Oh no. Every once in a while, I see something that looks so amazing, I have got to have it. Right away, right now, cannot wait any longer. And that is exactly what happened when JConcepts came out with their Fling Kings that they made for the Traxxas Maxx and the Losi LMT. So I had to get me a set of these tires as soon as I could. And this thing looks amazing. Here, let's get the sun over on that side. You can just see how much bigger these tires are than the stock tires, and it looks so mean with these tires. I love these things, and I got the ones that are pre-glued, so these are already mounted on. JConcepts mounted these tires and these wheels, and what makes these special is that they are really big on the inside so that you can actually fit them over the components, steering components and things. So, and just look at the thing from the rear. Look how wide that is. It looks so good. So we're gonna take a look at the tire itself. You can see, look how big that is. So you can fit it over all of that. That's kind of the thing that stops you from putting some other tires on RCs like this, is that you got to be able to fit them over all of that. You can see the stock tires, it's really opened up inside of there. So these tires actually have this little piece right here, and it goes down inside of there, and that allows you to put it onto the Max. And all this here comes pre-screwed together, so you don't have, you usually have the different offsets you can do. I don't know if they have different offsets for this, but this is the one that comes on it. This right here is actually a cover that you can put down there, and it will cover up the nut. So you can just see how much bigger of a tire it is, and how aggressive that tread pattern is. This right here is not the wide Max. This is a regular, just Traxxas Maxx with the shortened stance on it. It is actually wider with these tires than the wide Max or the V2 Max. It is an inch, a whole 1 inch wider than the wide Max. And these are the Fling King Juniors from JConcepts. So it's the exact same tread pattern. It is basically just a much bigger version of these right here, which these right here are a wider version of the Fling Kings. Now this tread pattern is very aggressive. This is designed for mud and dirt. You really should not be using these on like asphalt and concrete. It will tear these tires and rub them down, and it'll wear them out pretty quickly. You really want to drive these on soft surfaces. Also, I geared it down to a 20 tooth pinion. Stock, it has a 24 tooth pinion. The new Traxxas Maxx has a 23 tooth pinion, but I geared it down to a 20 tooth pinion. And so it'll have the torque to turn these tires, and hopefully I don't tear anything up in the drivetrain. These tires are heavier, so let's see what it does. And one concern I had was the tire actually rubbing against the body, which the stock tire does a little bit sometimes. So we'll see how bad this one is. Going easy on the throttle right now. Yeah, I can feel it grips a lot better. The servo doesn't have any trouble turning. I wasn't sure if I had to upgrade the servo or not, but it seems to be doing fine. So people are asking about the ballooning. Let's take a look at this thing. I'm gonna get dirty. So they do balloon. Not terribly bad. I'm not pulling enough speed to tear the tires apart, so the ballooning isn't that much of an issue. Look at it, looks like a monster truck now, doesn't it? All right, we're gonna drive down the driveway one time to see how fast it goes. I don't have a speedometer on it or anything, mine's broken. Let's see if I can keep it straight. Ooh, I don't know how fast that is. They're lucky it was over 40. That's the only time I want to run it down the driveway like that. I don't want to tear those tires up. Man, it looks so good with those tires on there. I wish I had some mud or something to play around in. And I thought for sure it was going to tear the yard up a lot more than what it is. But the wheelie bar is doing all the damage to the grass. See, it still has plenty of torque to pick that front end up off the ground. Oh, and by the way, it doesn't roll. You know, the Max has an issue of rolling, and so you put the wide body on there, the wide kit, so it doesn't roll over, and now, no problem. So all you guys with the V2 Max, you guys are gonna have a real super wide one if you put these tires on there. Man, I like this. Come over to the fire pit. Oh, it's it's got a lot of power in there. Woo. You can hear it hitting the body a little bit. Ooh, you hear it hitting the body a lot. Man, I like these tires. They grip so nicely. Man, this thing handles like a dream now. This is exactly what this thing needed. This is awesome. This totally changes this little RC like crazy. There we go. You can self-ride it without the self-ride feature. That's awesome. I am loving these tires. Oh. Oh, can we self-ride it right there? Come on, let's see. Oh, we did it. This is so cool. This is easily the best mod for this Max. This is so cool. Whoa. You know, if I don't break these drive shafts, I'll be surprised. I think I might upgrade the servo on this thing. I haven't decided yet. Woo. Super easy. I can't really describe the feeling. It has kind of a soft floatiness to it. I don't know, the way it lands, the way it handles bumps, just it has a very cushiony feel to it. I mean, which is, you know, I mean, these tires are pretty cushiony and everything. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. It feels so unique. I love these tires, and it's not rolling. I don't think I flipped it over sideways a single time. Not a single time. I think it handles better, like you know, in the turns with these tires than it does with the Wide Max kit. This thing just does not roll over left and right. It will roll over forward and backwards. It's got a short wheelbase. I bet this thing does some really cool stuff in the air. I'm gonna get the ramps out and we're gonna get this thing up. I don't even know what I'm saying. Let's go get the ramps. This is the flattest part of my yard, so I don't want to drive across the concrete and stuff. I don't have to. So that sounded so violent. That sounded so violent. Oh wow, the fan came off. It just closed back on. That was the battery. Man, that was a very violent landing. I didn't break anything, did I? Drive shafts and stuff, nope. So that kind of scared me. All right, let's try not to over rotate it this time. Ooh, this thing really spins fast in the air. I wonder if I could do a double backflip. Oh, that was an easy double backflip. We'll try it again. Ooh, perfect. Totally meant to do that. This thing is crazy cool. Ooh, it takes some getting used to. It is, I'm putting too much throttle whenever I'm spinning it in the air. These tires are a lot heavier and I geared it down, so it's gonna be flipping a lot easier. Oh, I'm getting the hang of it. Oh, I was not even looking at what I was doing. I was looking at the camera. I'm trying to get used to braking in the air. Let's see if we can do a forward flip. That was gorgeous. That is so nice. This thing would do forward flips for days. Let's do a small forward flip. Let's see if we can do a very short one. This thing with these tires, this right here is amazing. Oh. So the reason why this thing is flipping so nicely is the intermediate axis theorem. You probably have heard me talk about it if you're a long subscriber of the channel. Basically, whenever an RC is really long forward to back, what happens is whenever you stop the tires in the air, when you're doing a forward flip, what the RC does, it wants to spiral like this. The way you prevent that is having a very square RC. That way none of the axes are different lengths. This one right here does a forward flip and it doesn't spiral in the air because it doesn't have an intermediate axis. Point is, it does forward flips. It does forward flips. It does them very nicely. It backflips super easily too. These tires, these are the best upgrade. I mean, I haven't broke the drivetrain yet. We'll see if we break the drivetrain. But the drivetrain on this thing is very tough. It's very durable. So hopefully it will hold up to whatever we do to it. I'm gonna try that super hard trick. We're gonna try to do a backflip, forward flip combo. We're gonna do a forward flip first. Let's see. Nope, it doesn't go into forward fast enough. Let's do a backflip first and see if we can get to do it. No, it just doesn't have the speed right now. Maybe if I had a longer run up, I could get more speed. Might be able to do it. So it definitely has what it requires. I just don't think I have the room and the speed for it. No. See how nice it lands? These tires. This thing is landing so nicely. Look at it. It just stays on the ground. It doesn't roll over anything. This thing, these tires, this is exactly what this thing needs. Ooh. Ooh. See how easy it was to correct that? Traxxas, if you guys are watching, you need to get some of these tires. Look at that! Holy cow! Oh, I did not hit the ramp straight at all. Not a problem. This thing corrects itself quite often. See? Woo! All right, I haven't rolled it over on the side a single time, so we're going to try to actually purposely roll it over. See what it takes. Oh, almost. It is very difficult to roll over now. Sideways at least. I can't get it. Before I couldn't keep it on the wheels. Now I can't get it to roll over. It doesn't turn all that sharp because it picks the front wheels up off the ground and you lose your traction. It just, all right, I guess I guess you just can't roll the thing. Oh, come on, I thought I almost had it then. Oh, almost. I can't. I can't get the thing to roll over. Oh, come on. I can't get it to roll over on the side. The only way it rolls over is forward and backwards. Like that. I can't flip this thing over. I have been trying to roll it over. It will not roll over to the side. I will get up on two wheels. The two wheels on the inside come off the ground and it just loses traction because the differential fluid just, you know, it's not thick enough for it to ride on two wheels, which is fine. That's the way I want it. And I just can't get it. I don't think I've flipped it over a single time over like that. It just does not happen. And that's not with the Wide Max kit. That's the regular stock width of it. This thing is an inch wider than the Wide Max kit, the V2 Max that you get right now. This thing is wider than that thing is with those tires on there, and it is absolutely planted. As far as left and right goes, it still, you know, pops wheelies and goes over forward kind of easily, but whatever, I can control that. That's easy to control. This thing is really a lot of fun to drive around with those tires. Oh no. Oh wow. I broke the drive shaft. Okay. All right guys, so there you have it, the JConcepts Fling Kings for the Traxxas Maxx. Those tires absolutely transformed that little RC. And I am so glad I hung on to it. I was debating on just selling it and buying the new V2 Max. I'm glad I didn't. I am so glad I didn't. I'm glad that I kept the original parts to keep it the normal regular width. It you know, I put the regular kit back on there, took the Wide Max kit off of there. I think it is so much better with these tires. I love them. Now the axles, the drive shafts broke. It has got plastic drive shafts. Those are the stock plastic drive shafts. The ones that actually came on there, they were weak anyways. I could see that they were kind of breaking in the U joints. I expected it to break somewhere else. I'm totally not surprised they broke. I am going to replace them with the steel drive shafts. Now this is something I normally would not do, replace drive shafts like that with the steel drive shafts, because normally that just breaks differentials and stuff. But the Max is kind of over engineered. It's got really big gears and differentials, really big gears in the drivetrain. It may be able to handle those big tires and those steel drive shafts. I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if we can do it. If not, I may just put back plastic axles on there, plastic drive shafts. But I am going to try to upgrade the drivetrain. I'm going to see if it can survive and can handle a heavier and more durable drivetrain. Maybe it won't, maybe it will. I guess I'll find out for you guys, so you know if you can do this thing to your Traxxas Maxx. I am loving this thing. And by the way, the V2 Max, I don't think I would like it as much with these tires on there. I think this is something special. I need to get my hands on a V2 Max, put those tires on there. I want to see how it performs. I don't think it would do front flips quite as well because it's a longer chassis, but I mean, who knows? Maybe it will. Maybe it's surprising. But anyways, that's all I got for you today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you guys out. I hope you get some of these tires, put them on your Max, have a great time, because I had an absolute blast with this thing. It is one of my new top favorite RCs. It's not Erevo level, but it is on up there. It is pretty doggone good. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Like the video if you like it, and I will see you guys later.